morning to you once again. We are back and it's 14 minutes past 9. Manze, masaa yetu iko karibu kuisha. Nishaanza kuhamisa hata kabla sijatoka. But anyways, happy new year to you. Yes, the year is still as new as ever. And sijui nilikuwa nimewauliza by the way if you're still having the new year resolutions. New year, new me, zile plans tunakuanga nazo, ama you are waiting on God, letting go and letting God to take control of everything. But yes, kila mtu ako na choice, everyone has whatever they want to do, yeah. Sijui kama mnakumbuka last year, a very long time ago, last year, unajua tarehe moja watu walikuwa wanasema tulipatana last year na nyinyi. Yes. So last year we had a challenge here and we said that we are starting to work out. Na tukasema that this year you're going to see some change. Working out is now part of the new year's resolutions. Lakini acheni niwaambie guys, siku rahisi manze, it's not easy. Sijui kidogo niseme kama James, vile alikuwa ametuambia mkiona hija happen within 6 months mjue bado mwaka haijaisha. I think I'll also go with that because that journey ain't easy. But yes, we have some special person in the house and she's going to be telling us how to go about that because yes man, some of us are struggling with this na najua pia wewe una struggle nayo, and that's why we decided we need her to be here. We need her to come and do this with us, tell us, show us, okay, we are trying, but where are we not getting it? Where are we going wrong? Yeah, because we need to understand, even if you're working out, even if you're working on your diet and nutrition, how do you go about it? What should you do in the right way? And yes, she is Jacqueline Mwema and she's a nutrition coach. And yes, tunaongelelea nutrition. Najua mli overfeed. Na niliwakataza. Sasa sijui mbona hamkunisikiza. Niliwakataza msi overeat, lakini yes, it was Christmas. We had to enjoy ourselves and we had to do what we had to do. And yes, here we are. Your best suit kidogo unaenda kufunga hivi unasikia kidogo haifungiki, so you're like, what should I do? Run to the gym. That's always the first idea that comes to mind. So yes, is that the only thing you should do, or are there other things you should do? That is all we are going to be having in our conversation today. Good morning.
Good morning, Liz.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Guys, I'm very, very excited because Staki James anishinde. Unajua it was a competition, So, actually, he's not here with me as you can see. So, mimi nitapata tips and I'm going to do this. And anyways, acha ni square. Let me not be selfish because I know he's watching. James, shida yako, mimi niko hapa napewa tips one-on-one. Anyways, let's leave that. So, we've been, Happy New Year to you, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Yes.
We have been enjoying our Christmas, tumekula, mbuzi, chapo, like a mixture of everything and anything we could find.
Yeah.
And now here we are feeling our bodies, we've gained a lot of weight. And I don't know why. Gaining weight is very, very, very easy. But when you want to lose it, it's a struggle. That is something I still don't get till now. But yes, that is what has happened. And now people right now are running to gyms.
Yeah.
They want to go work out. They want to lose weight again because they want to now get to themselves. Ni January, nataka nikae fiti and all that. So what goes on around that? When we now start with what we eat, nutrition, the diet we have, the food we have, yes.
Yeah. So there's something very important you mentioned about, it's always very easy to gain the weight. And we don't know why. But I want to give you the reason why. The reason why it's very easy to gain weight is because we underestimate the calories in the foods that we take. You see. So you will find someone telling me that, I eat healthy, I don't eat much, I find myself eating just 1 meal a day, and I cannot lose weight. But now, when you go into details, you realize that that person woke up, took bread and tea, and maybe in the middle they took a banana, and then at dinner walikalia ugali na sukuma na nyama na avocado na soda.
And they are full kwa plate zimejaa hivi.
Yeah, so you see now why it's very easy not to see that you're eating much, but you're eating much in one meal. Yeah, so that's one thing.
So sijui mbona tumekuwa overwhelmed sana na kuongelelea chakula tukasahau. Our guest has not yet introduced herself, so yes, please tell us your name. I guess this conversation is just inawaka moto, we just want to talk about this to an extent here, so please tell us about your name, yourself, a little bit of who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my name is Jacqueline Mwema, and I'm a nutrition coach, I'm a psychologist, I'm a trainer, and I'm also a speaker. Yeah, and I transform women's mind, body, and their relationship with food through nutrition, mindset, and habit changes. Yeah, I have worked with a lot of women in Nairobi, internationally, and I've helped them to lose weight without going to the gym, actually using nutrition mainly. And I am so excited to be here with you, Liz, today. I've started 2026 with the alignment that I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Aki, guys, I'm telling you from today, you're gonna see how I look. I'm just very excited because personally, that is something I've always desired. And mimi kama watu wengi, we are working out, but we are not seeing the changes. But yes, my answers, yani who is God? Tumesema let God, letting go and let God. Me, I just let go. And God has just brought me someone who's going to just help me and advise me on what to do. How happy can I be more than I am right now? So yes, talking about nutrition.
Yes.
What should we do? Because now I remember we were told, kama ni ugali kadogo hivi, and then so many greens and vegetables and a fruit, some beans for protein, some nyama kidogo pia.
Yeah.
That is what we grew up knowing. And
yes.
Most of us do that, but still, unaona tu the body is not coming to what you really want. So can you tell us what happens in regards to that?
Yes. So when it comes to food groups, we have three food groups: protein, as you mentioned, carbohydrates, and the protein, carbohydrates, and vitamins and minerals. Okay, so or fiber. So when it comes to a lot of mistakes people make, especially ladies, is they eat more carbohydrates and less protein. That is one mistake we make. And then the second mistake that we make as women is we think legumes have higher percentage of protein. A legume like beans, something like beans, it has like 70% of carbohydrates and maybe 23% of protein. So you see, when you take that as your main protein, you find that you've not achieved the target for the protein according to your body weight. You see. Yeah. So now to balance that, this is what I teach my clients. Every meal you're having, make sure it has protein. A big chunk of protein, but mainly animal protein. Because most of animal protein are 100% protein, not like legumes. It's not that they don't have protein. They do have protein, but they have lesser protein and higher carbohydrates compared to the animal protein. Yeah, so that is one main principle that a lot of people go wrong on, especially women. And you see now, when you're planning for your meals and you already know the protein you're going to put in your meals, it is very easy to find carbs. We have carbs, we have chapati, all that, and then vegetables. So it becomes easier for you. But what do? We start looking for the carb. Leo tutakula ugali. That's what comes into the mind. But now if we reverse that to which protein am I having on my meals today? Now we change the trajectory.
That's the main part of your meal.
Yes, because kupata carbs, it's very easy.
It's everywhere. Actually.
We have them. Kwanza sisi, we have a lot of carbs, a lot. And now things have become worse because we have so many simple carbs, like the bread, the pizza, the nini. We have KFC. Yeah. You can just order from wherever. Like ukiwa hapa, you just So those are some of the main mistakes that we make, and when we change that, imagine you will never worry about weight loss ever again.
Interesting. So in regards to that, we always told to eat a lot of vitamins.
Yeah.
And now you've told us to add some proteins.
Yeah.
Now, I heard somewhere, probably it's a myth, I'm not very sure, that you should not eat a lot of meat, right? So probably can you advise us or tell us what quantity of meat should I eat to have proteins enough for that day? Because sasa pia ukituachilia tutakula hata a whole kg, you know. And also at some point we are told that it takes a lot of time to digest meat and all that. Sijui kama ni ukweli, at least we have you here to tell us. So that tusikose tena, don't overdo or don't eat na ikue less because we want to achieve that goal. So can you tell us what we should do in regards to that? Yeah,
for sure. So now that is where the nutrition coach comes in, because now you're supposed to eat protein according to your body weight.
Okay. Getting interesting.
According to your body weight. And it also depends on your fitness goals. So if you want to lose weight, there's a percentage you're supposed to take, and if you want to gain weight, there's a percentage you're supposed to get. So for you to know the amount of protein you're supposed to take according to your weight and your goals, let's say I want to lose weight or fat loss and I'm at 60 kgs. So I'm supposed to multiply my body weight with 1.1 grams. And that is going to give me the amount of protein that I'm going to consume, that I'm supposed to consume entirely for one day. So now as a coach, now I will come in and distribute that protein to if we're having 3 meals a day, I distribute it. Okay? If we're having 2 meals a day, I distribute it so that now you are just eating enough to be able to lose weight. That's clear. And then now when I want to lose weight, it's gain weight now, or muscles, it's different. I will multiply my body weight with 2.2. Yes. So that one is going to give me the amount of grams that I'm supposed to take of protein in each meal.
Wow. Interesting. So there's some bit of maths to you, or to those of us wenye tunasikianga hesabu kidogo tunasikia kupotea, but that's not so much of a hassle to do when you're interested in, and when you know the goal, when you know what you want to do. So yes, at least mnasaidika. Najua, ebu take notes, by the way. Don't forget to take down notes, because you're gonna need this information for a lifetime. At times, people speak about intermittent fasting, and they say, this is what I'm going to do to lose weight. So can you tell us about that one? Does it work? And what should I do if I'm doing that to make it work for me?
Perfect. If there's one thing I'm in love with, is intermittent fasting, because you will lose weight and you get more other benefits that I will mention as we proceed. But one, intermittent fasting works 100%. That is the main program that works. But the only problem is people don't know how to do it right. Yes. You fast for like, let's say you're doing 16-8. You fast for like 16 hours. And then when you break your fast, It becomes a feast.
You
It's
have
like
a
you're
mountain
feasting.
of- yeah.
You feel like now I need to gain. I need to
Hizo masaa zote
earn
sijakula.
the time that I've stayed without eating. Unaona?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is one place we go wrong, but intermittent fasting works. But now, to rectify that, if I've done, let's say, 16 hours, 16 hours umefast, let's say from jana, ukafast usiku yote, and by the way, every person is doing intermittent fasting. Yes, because ukiwa umelala, your body is, you're not eating,
Yeah.
you're not consuming
Yeah.
anything. So the best time to start counting your time is after your dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. So by the time tunafika, let's say you took your dinner at 8 p.m. By the time tunafika 8 a.m. in the morning, you know those are 12 hours already.
Yeah.
You've already fasted for 12
Yeah.
hours. By the time you are adding more 4 hours to get
6, 10.
Yes, it will be like 10, right? And that is the same time we take our breakfast.
Yeah,
Right? You can
yeah.
decide to be ambitious enough and add 2 hours or 4 hours and do 20. And that is the best, excellent. But now when we break the fast, you remember the same principle I mentioned
Yeah.
about protein and fiber
Yeah.
and carbs, because I have not mentioned how much carbs you're supposed to take, but in this context now when you're fasting, you need a palm size of carbs. Yes, because carbs are translated into sugar and they are digested very fast compared to protein. Yeah. So, hata kama umefast for 24 hours, please ensure your plate is not too big.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just the protein there, a quarter plate, a half plate of veggies, and then a palm size of carbs. And one more thing that I really want to say, when we are fasting, we go through, your body is going through some processes. You will feel tired, you'll start feeling some headaches, but that is because of electrolytes, ukunywe maji vizuri. So when you're fasting, it's also advisable to be taking a lot of water or liquids, fluids like broth, something like that. And when we are breaking the fast now, we are not supposed to break the fast with just eating. Like 6 p.m., that is the time I'm breaking my fast. But the food is here waiting for me. No, you will get constipation and diarrhea. So when imefika time ya kubreak fast, take something light, like tea.
Yeah.
Pole pole tu kwanza ndio digestion ianze pole pole, something like a yogurt, a soup, and then you give yourself like 10 to 5 minutes, then you can now eat. But I know I have so many things to say, but when you're eating, because you're breaking the fast,
Yeah.
eat slowly.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Eat slowly because unaona kwa sababu ya njaa, you feel like nataka kula mbio, nataka.
Yeah.
If you do that, you will be constipated and you still get diarrhea.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
something else that I've noticed when you talk about fasting,
Yeah.
you eat, acha nijiseme kidogo. and once you do, you still feel you're not full. I don't know why I used to feel that.
Yeah.
Umekula, but then una feel you're
Yeah.
still hungry.
Yeah.
So how do we deal with that? Should we eat more or?
Actually, the reason why I mentioned that before you eat the main meal, you're supposed to take something is to help you with that.
Okay.
Yes.
'Cause personally, me I just
I know. So when you go direct to the meal, you will overindulge because you're extremely hungry.
Yeah.
Okay? And you will find yourself doing too much. So ukikunywa, let's say you've taken yogurt with like a tablespoon of chia seeds, your body will be tricked to feel like it's a bit full, you know?
Yeah.
To a point that when now you are going to take your meal, you are not extremely hungry.
Yeah.
You see? So, and you see you're eating slowly. When you're eating slowly, your body is you are able to know when you're full. Yeah. So the part of breaking the fast with something light is to curb that feeling of not feeling full after breaking your fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. I hope hiyo imewasaidia because I have so many friends that always say, oh, me, I'm doing intermittent or fasting. That's what is going to work for me.
Yeah.
So yes, at least you know where you're getting it wrong, because now there's no need of you fasting for a whole that period of time and then realize
Yeah.
not so much of a big change was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
It
And you
is.
feel like, okay, personally mimi mwili yangu mi niliumbwa hivyo.
Ati that's me.
Yeah, inakuwa
Ama
tunakuwa
mwili
hivyo
mpya
kwetu.
tutapewa mbinguni. That one, I love that.
Yeah, that's what people say. So, yeah, interesting. There's something about chapatis. I don't know what my favorite food did to you guys, but people are always against chapatis and they say, aufai kukula, actually wheat and all that. Is it a myth? Is it true? And if whatever, by both, either it's true or it's not, what should we do in regards to that? Kwanza, for us who love chapatis. Yes.
Yeah. So if there's one thing I've been struggling with is trying to change mindset of my clients from bad food to good food. I know, even the way you've asked me the question, it's said that chapatis are bad food. Do you think chapatis are bad food?
No.
Exactly. It's not a bad food. It's not. It's what we've been taught, what we've been conditioned.
Yeah.
And the reason why they say it's a bad food is just because it's just high in calories. It's like it's fried. It's imepikwa na mafuta. Ni kama chips, ni kama, you know.
Yeah.
So the fact that the wheat has its own calories and sasa tuongeze mafuta, you know, so it adds the calories higher. So you will gain weight more if you take chapati more often.
Interesting.
More often. But that does not mean like I should now not take chapati.
Yeah.
You could, in my plans that I create for my clients, I usually put chapati once a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hiyo hata kwanza kwetu hata tupikangi kila siku. We don't even have the time.
Exactly.
Except for now we have smoochers everywhere, but pia you don't even go taking smoochers every day.
Yes.
So probably once a week would do.
Yeah, and when you're taking your chapati once a week, that's not a lot. And you're not taking it as breakfast, you're not taking it like, you know, kuna mtu anakula chapati daily. That is where the problem is. And those are the people who are making people say chapatis are bad food, but it's not. But when you're taking your chapos, you do this, you can take either one chapati, but you remember the principle I started with. Yeah. Make sure there is protein,
vitamins, and then a little.
The chapo is the chapo now, the one chapati is the carb in this context.
Yeah.
Yes. But what do? Tunakula chapati na mbosho. Na juice, na glass ya juice hapo. Tunakula chapo na ndengu. And something there that, you know, hakuna hata mboga, hakuna fiber, hakuna anything. So that is just basically where we go wrong. But chapati is not a bad food. Ni sisi tunaifanya ikue mbaya because we no longer control ourselves. Yeah.
And there's something you said about legumes, because personally I grew up knowing that they are protein. So saizi ndo nimejua that their percentage of proteins is very little. And probably that's where most of us get it wrong. Because I'm like, no, it's balanced. Saizi unaweka maragwe mingi sana. The coach said a lot of proteins. So unaeka kuweka, you know, and you don't realize that actually you're adding more carbs and more. So like she said, we should focus on animal proteins. My pastor likes saying animal. Yes, focus on animal proteins. I think that is what would work for us. So animal proteins ni eggs, nyama.
Nyama in all sorts. Fish, you know, we have variety of fish. We have chicken, we have turkey, we have beef, we have mutton, you know, all those animal products that we have.
Amazing. So as we still talk about that, at times unapata
I felt like there's something you've asked hapo nyuma about we grew up knowing that mbosho, ndengu, kamande ni protein. But you see, how we were brought up has a lot to do with our eating habits more than even the food that we are offered. So sisi tulilelewa hivyo because mostly our parents could not afford.
Yeah, nyama kila siku anatoa wapi.
Right? And now
yeah.
For sure that's what they knew. That is the information they had. They didn't know much. And that's why utachapana na mtu akisikia nikisema mbosho si protein. They will beat me vibaya sana hapa nje. Yeah. But it's because of your time we were not able to afford the meat. So our parents used that to show hata sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa ukikula mbosho ni kama umekula nyama.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Zote zinafanya the same thing kwa mwili.
Zinafanya the same thing kwa mwili, you see.
Yeah.
But now what we can do, because there are people who say they don't want meat. So ukiamua utaki nyama, and now you want to be taking the legumes still, you still want to enjoy them, we can do this. You can use the legumes as your carb. And then you add vegetables and maybe now the animal protein. I know it's a weird combo.
It does look weird.
It's a weird combo, but it works because now the legumes are higher. They're higher in fiber as well. Yeah, si kama rice.
Yeah.
You see, ukikula ndengu kama your carbs, si kama mtu amekula chapati. It's very different. It's healthier, right? Yeah. So that's what I can advise on that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, take down notes. I hope you're taking down notes because Mimi, I don't want you to come with questions and here are all answers to your questions. And you shouldn't struggle. Learn and adjust because it's not going to be very easy to just walk out of it immediately. But yes, with time, it's going to work. Like you've said about growing up. We grew up knowing eating sweet potatoes, nduma, arrowroots, iso, probably as breakfast or something. And we used to think that people who are eating bread, and all those things, smokies, how ni rich kids, tunakula nduma and all that, kidogo, we are poor. We are from humble backgrounds. That's a myth. For a fact, that's a myth, and that's something that most of us also struggle with.
Yes.
Because we still have the mindset of mi nakula aje ngwashi asubuhi. I've grown up eating them all my life, so I don't think I should do this. So yes, can you tell us about that?
Yeah. By the way, I will still repeat. The way we were brought up has a huge impact on our eating habits now. And utapata kila mzazi huwa anasema mimi sitaki kulea watoto wangu vile nililelewa. And that's when you realize ngwashi is no longer in the house. Sindio? Because ulilelewa na ngwashi. Githeri imetolewa kwa hiyo nyumba. Like
kwanza githeri. Personally, I'm one of those people who say githeri, like nimekula shule alafu ni never. No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah. But come to think of it, githeri is purely carb.
Yeah, actually. It's
apparently
a mix of.
Yeah, mahindi na zile mbosho tumesema. So the amount of protein there is minimal.
Very
so you still need to add more protein when you take githeri. You see? So yeah, that is what we are suffering from. By the way, especially sisi Kenyans, we are suffering from that. Oh my goodness. Utapata now, someone cannot eat leftovers in the morning. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Why am I doing that?
Kwani pesa imeisha?
Hadi wengine wanasema mimi siwezi kula chakula baridi. Siwezi kula kiporo. But let me tell you guys, hiyo kiporo ndio it will help you because when you take kiporo ya ugali, nyama na sukuma, it's basic, but you will be full almost the whole day. Especially now when we delay the breakfast vile tumesema tukaipeleka kama like 11ish or 12. See already ni lunch. At the end of the day utakula 2 meals. Na hapo katikati by the time unatoka hapa kwa ofisi, tuseme ulikula lunch yako hiyo time, you will still be full. By the time unafika kwa nyumba, now you take another meal which is balanced. You see, it will be
then you
very
do the fasting overnight.
Exactly. And you do that over and over and over again. You see, now it will be very easy for you to lose that weight because you are not overeating and you're eating
Healthy.
And every food group in each meal. Yeah. So hiyo ndio shida yetu. Tunataka kukula bread, tunataka kukula bacon.
Yeah.
Kwanza please don't eat something you cannot even pronounce. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You see people eating things, when you ask them, they don't even know the name of what they're eating. For sure, that is one thing that we really need to change on that. Because those things, they spike, you know, they hazikai kwa mwili sana. So they spike your sugar very fast. Within 2 hours, you're hungry again. And now because you don't want kulea watoto wako vile ulilelewa, that's where you find watoto wamepakiwa juice, wamepakiwa sausage, wamepakiwa, name them.
All those things.
Nazijua. Now that's why you see our children right now, they are so big.
Utapata actually you're serving, even if you put those sijui ngwashe kwa dish ya mtoi atakuwa like
agusi.
What are these? Like, how am I going to eat this before my classmates? No, hawataki.
Where are they learning from?
Wazazi.
Thank you.
Parents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Watoto sahi, you know, what we do as parents impacts our children and the decisions they will make.
Yeah.
Mtoto atakula aje ngwashe na wewe huwezi kula.
Yeah.
It starts with us. So if mimi ninaamka asubuhi ninapiga bacon na sausage, okay, hizo tu ndio zinakuja kwa akili because I rarely focus on them at all because I know what they do to us. Atataka bacon.
Yeah.
Ukimwambia aya, kama wewe mzazi ukiona broccoli unasemanga ni chakula ya rich, the rich. Mimi siwezi kula hizo vitu zinakaa matawi. Mtoto atasema the same thing.
Zina taste vibaya. You know, that's what we grew up saying.
Yes.
Hata ukizipata mahali you're like, they taste so bad. Mimi hata siwezi zikula.
Yeah. So we have to instill these things to our children, but it starts with us as parents. Yeah.
Amazing. Nimekumbuka kitu. Saa hizi, there was, let me say last year, there was the memes that were going around about ugali mayai by comrades. Like, that's the basic food every comrade affords.
Yeah.
Every time you'll find that's what they eat. So, is there an effect of taking ugali mayai on a daily basis? And since eggs are proteins, nilikuwa nasikia haufai kuzidisha 2 eggs, something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So yes, can you tell us something that is going in regards to that?
One, there's nothing wrong with eating ugali and mayai. Kwanza those people are eating healthier than mtu anakula kitu ingine tofauti na different days. And nimepigwa TikTok. If you go to my page on TikTok, you will see people fighting me because I talk about eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs, it's a myth, by the way. The myth that you're not supposed to eat more than 2 eggs.
Sasa nimejua. I love eggs.
That's a myth, imagine. Okay. You can eat as many eggs as you can. Ata kila siku. Why? Because one, eggs have a high percentage of protein. They have 6 grams. Ukiboil mayai moja hapa iko na grams 6 ya protein. So unaona ukikula yai moja it's only 6 grams. Si eti umekula protein nyingi. Na maybe your target for the day is like 130 grams. Tell me how many eggs you will need. You see?
If you 130,
yeah. And that's why unaonanga watu wa gym wananunuanga crates 2 ama 3 because they eat eggs almost every day. Why? Eggs are affordable.
Yeah, they are.
Si kama nyama. Ukiwa na 300, 380 for 50, you have your crate of eggs. And you can eat it for a while. You see? So that's why I usually encourage people to eat eggs. Eat eggs as much as you can. But unless you have allergy or allergic to it, now that is a different thing. Yeah.
But generally it's not
Kula
an
mayai.
issue.
Kula mayai. Chemusha.
Before I get very, very excited about that, is there a difference between a boiled egg, because now boiled egg haina mafuta, and the fried one?
Yes.
Which is the best?
Yes. There's a difference. There's a difference between boiled egg and a fried one because of just one thing, the mode of preparation, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the fried one, sumetumia mafuta.
Yeah.
So if my egg on a normal day, one egg iko na 6 grams, nikiongeza mafuta, it might go to like 10 or 15 or 20, right? Calories, right?
Yeah.
So what I usually encourage my clients is to use healthier cooking oil, not vegetable oils. So we use something like butter or ghee at a very minimal amount. Ile tu ya ku moist the pan to just fry, and then you can alternate. If this week you've taken boiled, the other week you could do
the fried ones.
Yeah, because there are so many ways of making eggs. You know that? Yeah. There's so many. It can be poached, it can be scrambled, it can be fried, it can be boiled. So it's not si rahisi kuboeka na kukula mayai. But now when you're frying it, use mafuta yenye si vegetable oil. Use either butter or ghee or tallow. Yes.
Amazing. So at least, because I was kind of thinking, so we are trying to fight calories. If we say that we're going to take fried eggs, then that means it's going to add on the calories. But yes, we've seen there are other options of you frying the eggs if you love them as much. Now, by the way, sijui mbona, fried egg is very expensive compared to a boiled one. That is something I am yet to know, because it is the same thing. It's one egg. Me, I'm getting one fried egg. You're getting one boiled egg. But yours is going to be at 50 shillings because it's boiled. Mine is going to go at 100 bob. Mimi sijaielewa. That is something I am still yet to know. Anyways.
It's fancier. It's fancier. And it is also reminding you that you're taking more calories.
Yani unaharibu mwili na unalipa more. I don't know. Anyways, this is Kenya. This hour. So I have so many things that are popping in my mind. We are told that we should not take white rice, we should not take white bread, we should option for brown. Mimi personally, honestly, unless kwa supermarket, niki shop, I've never served brown rice. Sijai kati ninapika brown rice, But because we are used to every shop out around your home, the first thing you find is the white rice, not the brown rice. Brown bread, yes, iko everywhere, but most people say si tamu. I don't like brown bread and all that. So what is the whole explanation around that?
So I will start with where it is coming from. Initially, our shosh, our grandmothers used to cook these whole meals. Why? Because they had time. They had all the time in the world to cook, because women were never working. Sindio? Walikuwa tu kufikia mzee na kuzaa watoto. Na labda kwenda kwa shamba, you know. But right now, things have changed. We are busy. And cooking brown rice is it takes a lot of time. But is it the best, the healthiest? Yes. Why? Because it's high in fiber, it's not processed, you know. But now, because of the convenience that we want and the life we are living, you cannot be doing all those things. Hatuna time. Mambo ni mengi.
Utatoka job, kama sasa utatoka hapa, you're tired, you just want something mbio umalize uondoke.
And that's when now we find ourselves having white bread very fast, white rice very fast. But there's something that is happening. Now the food industry has noticed that people think or know that brown bread, brown rice ndizo healthy. And people won't lean to that. So they try and process it.
Waneka color, food color.
Because now you will buy that thinking
it's the healthiest one. It's the brown bread. Oh my God.
It is just colored. So that is also another thing.
That is so bad of you guys. What are you doing? Because they are making, and that's why actually most people are like, wait, I'm eating healthy. I'm not eating white rice. Why am I still not as fit as I expect? People are looking for money in all ways.
Yes, if you can do brown rice, well and good. Do what works for you.
Yeah.
But if you don't have time and you feel like it's taking a lot of time, master the portioning. Just that.
Yeah.
If you master the portioning, you will never look at bread like a bad food. You will be like, I don't need 5 slices of bread. I just need 2.
Yeah.
I just need 2, and it will stick into your mind to the point that now when you are eating bread, you're not even feeling guilty. You see? Yeah.
Interesting. So maybe there's a time we had, I was talking to a chef, and she was telling me that you actually don't need to take breakfast. Yeah, it's not as important.
Yeah.
Because now, and you've explained when probably we are doing the fasting, and now we take our first meal probably at 11 or 12. We can't call that breakfast as much because it's almost lunch hour. Yeah. And she was also saying, like, where is it written? Nani alisema you need to eat 3 times a day. Like, who told you that that's how it should be? Wamke asubuhi breakfast. Alafu masa, saa sita imefika lunch. Saa moja imefika supper. Like, who said that? Yeah. Because now that is something else that affects people. They always feel like, I must. You're not hungry. Your body does not need food. But
you've just woken up.
Yeah.
You were asleep.
Hakuna kazi ulikuwa unafanya usiku mzima. You were just, the body is just laying down. Yeah, you've woken up. And the first thing is, what do I eat? And actually, you're not even hungry. Yeah, you're not even hungry. So, for me, I used to eat when I feel hungry. Yeah. Like, unless nihisi njaa, nimeamka, yes, but I'm not going for breakfast unless I feel my body needs to eat. Yeah. Also, at a supper,
that's
probably
a good thing. Are you still doing it? What happened?
I don't know, but actually most of the time I would not even, probably ni jioni I ate my lunch late. So what I nikikula supper, so I'll just sleep, hivo, That is something I used to do. I'll go back to it.
Yeah, what happened? It's a good practice. I teach
because I always felt like, who said that I need to eat 3 meals a day? Because that overwhelms me a lot. Yeah. I have a lot of food, hata ingine ijamaliza kukua digested, nimeongeza ingine. Yeah, so maybe let's get to hear from the coach herself about that. Yeah.
So, you've raised a very interesting conversation because one, you don't eat 3 meals. You do not at all. So this culture of breakfast is the most important meal. Yeah. It was instilled by people advertising for Cerelac and the cereals.
Because they wanted to sell their product. Strategy.
Yes.
And then we all bought into that idea, and we now felt like, that is something that has been going on. You have to eat a lot in the morning, eat healthy in the morning, and okay.
You actually don't need that food, you see. And you see the Cerelac and the cereals, what are they giving you in your body? They're just carbs. Yeah. Actually, simple carbs. I tell people, if I take the cereals within, not even an hour, within 30 minutes, I'm usually hungry. Yeah. And you see, it is also encouraging you to eat more because huwezi kula Cerelac peke yake.
Yeah,
you will add chocolate. There are people adding chocolate. You will add add nuts in the name of their healthy, and then all sorts of fruits in the same plate. Yeah. So Nona, at the end of the day, spike sugars, umeamuka tu. The first thing you're doing, you're spiking your sugars, imeshafika huko, then unashindwa.
What is not happening?
And because it is not even high in fiber, it's processed, it's simple carbs. Yeah. Within 2 hours, uko na njaa.
Yeah, you need to get
when upatane na ile chapati yako.
Yeah.
Na chai, na umeketi. Then at 4, you will still be hungry because chapati
itaisha pia tu.
Saa 10. Saa 10 wendo patana na glass ya juice na biscuit. What are we doing? Then jioni mchele yako inatoshana na mlima.
Wow. Okay, guys, Mimi, let me start by saying my apologies because our time is up. And this conversation is as interesting as ever. Yeah. I think we should have a part B, C, D, E, F, and all that. But yes, that's it for the day. Let's... Hamini, she does not believe that we are done.
Yeah.
Yes, we are, because manze time nayo imetufanya ile kitu. So please tell us, where can we find you online? Because I know, in as much as we couldn't say everything here, people can find you online probably with questions, learn from you. Umesema about TikTok. So yes, please tell us where we can find you online.
Yes. So my social media, I'm in every social media handles. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm Jacqueline/Muema. Jacqueline with Q, C-Q-U-E-I. And then Facebook, I'm Jacqueline Muema. TikTok, I'm Jacqueline Muema. LinkedIn, I'm Jacqueline Muema. But YouTube, I'm Jackie Muema, the nutrition coach. You can interact with me. You can see the people I've helped to lose weight. I majorly work with women because I know women struggle a lot, especially when it comes to hormones, weight loss, how they're supposed to feed on their menstruation in each phase. And there's something very interesting that is coming up about women, and I am so excited to announce that I will be teaching women now how to eat according to each phase of their menstrual cycle. So stay tuned, and thank you for hosting me, Liz.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much also for watching Y in the Morning. Manze hatungeweza bila nyinyi. We love you so much, and you're the best, and you're the most important part of this whole show. Yes, see you tomorrow, but yes, stay tuned here on Y254. Tunakupenda sana. Have yourself a beautiful and amazing day. You're blessed.